In podcast episode 73, I had an engaging conversation with Philip Andersson, a professional physiotherapist with extensive experience working in professional football and other sports in Sweden. Philip currently serves as the lead physiotherapist for IFK Värnamo. He works closely with elite athletes to manage injuries, optimize recovery, and enhance performance, as well as with celebrities and influencers. A former football player himself, he combines his first-hand understanding of the sport with advanced rehabilitation techniques and a strong emphasis on communication and shared decision-making involving a whole team of professionals. Philip's journey into professional sports therapy was inspiring. He emphasized the importance of building a strong foundation through education and hands-on experience. For those aspiring to enter this field, he advised gaining as much knowledge as possible and actively seeking opportunities to volunteer or intern with professional teams. He explained that these initial experiences not only help establish critical connections, but also shape one's expertise and reputation. According to Philip, continuously improving and expanding your knowledge, such as taking specialized courses in sports therapy, can make your resume stand out. While these steps don't guarantee a job, they significantly increase your odds. A key topic in our discussion was how rehabilitation approaches differ between professional athletes and general patients. Philip explained that while evidence-based practices form the foundation for both, professional sports often demand more flexibility for non-evidence-based methods. Approaches such as massage, kinesiotaping, or dry needling are sometimes employed to achieve short-term results, enabling athletes to perform in soon upcoming games. For the average patient, however, the focus is on long-term recovery and functionality, which means prioritizing interventions with proven efficiency. As a physiotherapist, tailoring treatments to each individual's specific needs and circumstances is essential. The subject of ethical challenges led to a very interesting part of our conversation: balancing short-term performance goals with long-term health considerations. Philip shared an anecdote about a player with long-standing groin pain who was at the critical part of his career. The player, facing an expiring contract and the responsibility of providing for his family, chose to undergo a cortisone injection against the medical staff's recommendation of a lengthier rehabilitation process. Philip emphasized the importance of presenting the risks and benefits transparently, respecting the player's autonomy and understanding the external pressures athletes face. This example highlighted the complexities of working in professional sports where decisions are influenced by financial stability, career opportunities, and team requirements. Philip explained that while the cortisone injection was not the medically preferred choice, it allowed the player to complete the season and to secure a new contract. This decision underscored the need for physiotherapists to balance science and ethics with the human side of professional sports. Lastly, Philip believes that listening to the athlete, understanding their unique situation, and supporting their choices are critical aspects of the role. Psychological readiness was another important topic we explored. Philip noted that while some players are eager to return to play prematurely, others feel hesitant even when physically prepared. He emphasized the need to consider psychological factors alongside physical readiness during rehab. He also stressed that psychological readiness is often linked to the quality of the rehabilitation process. For instance, ensuring that players are exposed to game-like scenarios, chaotic situations, and sport-specific demands during rehab can help boost their confidence. However, for those who still feel unprepared, despite meeting all physical benchmarks, additional psychological support or gradual exposure may be necessary. Philip gave us a detailed look at his daily routine, which is both demanding and rewarding. His day typically begins at 8 a.m. at the football club, where he participates in staff meetings to discuss player availability, load management, and training plans. Treatments, team meetings, and training sessions dominate the morning, followed by lunch and more rehab sessions or program planning in the afternoon. Evenings are often spent working with private clients or catching up on administrative tasks. Travel is another significant aspect of his job, with away games requiring overnight stays and long hours on buses or in hotels. Despite the tight schedule, Philip finds time to exercise daily and to spend time with his girlfriend, though he admits that personal time can be limited. When asked about the possibility of working in other sports, Philip expressed a strong preference for football, which has always been his favorite. However, he mentioned that basketball and handball are also sports he would enjoy working in, given the unique challenges and injury patterns they present. Looking ahead, Philip acknowledged that the demanding nature of professional sports might become less feasible as he considers starting a family. He noted that working in larger clubs with more physios could offer better work-life balance, but for now, he remains committed to his current role. Philip's advice for aspiring physiotherapists was simple yet meaningful. Always listen to your patients and maintain honest communication from the outset. This approach not only builds trust, but also helps set realistic expectations, especially in sports where recovery timelines are often under intense scrutiny. Additionally, he stressed the importance of continuous learning and staying up to date with the latest research and techniques. He believes that a combination of knowledge, honesty, and strong interpersonal skills can take you far in any setting, whether it's clinical or professional sports team. Our conversation concluded with a discussion about the broader responsibilities of a physiotherapist. He highlighted the importance of being adaptable and understanding that physiotherapists play a supportive role. While it's our responsibility to provide the best possible advice and care, the final decision often rests with the athlete, particularly in professional sports where the stakes are high. All right, so this was a brief summary of podcast episode 73 with Philip Andersson. I hope this raised your curiosity to listen to the whole episode. And if you would like to have more resources, download our Physiotutors app to listen to the podcast episode in your own language and get access to the transcript and infographics as a premium member. As always, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you in another video. Bye.